Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about my favorite movie, The Lion King 2. Basically, it's the second movie to The Lion King and I think it's really awesome, really intense and it's really good. So, if you guys like this video, please hit the like button below, and if you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe for lots and lots of new interesting content. Anyways, to begin with, The Lion King 2 is the sequel to The Lion King. And basically what it's about is Simba. He's now the ruler of the Pride Lands and he has a daughter called Kiara. Now Kiara was kind of just like Simba when he was young. She basically like went to places she shouldn't have. Like in The Lion King, Simba went to the elephant graveyard where he shouldn't have. So in The Lion King 2, Kiara goes to the Outlands. Simba don't want her to go to the Outlands. So they're pretty much the same when they're young. Anyways, so when Kiara goes to the Outlands, she basically meets Kovu and those two form a friendship. But Zera, the queen of the Outlands, didn't like that because Kiara is Simba's daughter and Simba killed Scar, and Zera and Scar were close together. They were like those two were in love with each other, and those two had Kovu, Nuka, and Vitani. So basically, so Simba doesn't like that, Zera doesn't like that. So basically, what happens is that Zera fills Kovu's heart with hatred. Zera says to Goku he has to go and avenge Scar. So obviously Kovu wants to avenge his father Scar. So basically what happens is that they hatch a plan to try and kill Simba and take the place as king and queen, I guess, on Pride Walk in the Pride Land. So basically Kovu sets the whole out. So basically Kovu sets the whole out Pride Lands on fire when Kiara is out for a hunt. This is years later, by the way. So like this is like when they're both adults and when Kobu's more stronger and all that. So he sets the Pride Lands on fire, and then Kiara, she's far from home, so she needs to quickly hurry back to the Pride Walk. But unfortunately, she doesn't make it. But luckily, Kobu's there to save her. But that's all part of the plan. But then later, when things all start to calm down and the fire starts to go down, Simba comes, and Simba does not approve of this. He still thinks Kovu is evil. And so basically what happens is that Kovu has to prove himself that he's not evil, who has to prove to Simba that he's not evil. So he does that. So basically he tries to prove to Simba that he's not evil, but Simba still has his guard on firm. So but Kiara recognizes Kovu, and since they're both friends, they become friends again. As Kovu and Kiara start to get closer, they start to kind of fall in love with each other, which they actually do. They fall in love with each other, but then Simba decides that, you know what, maybe I should give Kovu a chance. So he gives Kovu a chance, and they both start talking and walking, but they wander into the Outlands. So, and that's where all the action happens. Basically, Zera and her pride, they're all waiting for Simba, and then they all gang up on Simba and try and attack him. But then, luckily, Simba fights them all, and then, but then he basically has to run. He's kind of injured. He fights them all. He's lucky to escape with his life. But then, as he was climbing, there was these logs, and he had to climb them to escape. Nuka was Scar's first son and is the oldest out of Vitani and Kovu. So Nuka wants to prove himself to his mother. He wants to prove to his mother that he's worthy of being a king. So he goes after Simba. He grabs his legs, but then unfortunately a log falls on him or something, or I don't know if Simba like pushed a log on him or something, but Nuka falls and he gets like suffocated, or basically the logs fall on him and he basically like can't really breathe and all that. So he basically dies, which is really sad. I mean, I liked Nuka. He was good. He was energetic. Anyways, but then when Simba returns to the Pride Lands, he basically just is just like he does not approve of he does not approve of Kovu anymore. So basically what happens is he exiles Kovu. Kiara does not like that. So she goes to run away and find him. But whilst they're doing that, Zera and her pride decide it's time to go take the Pride lands by force. So a big war happens, a big battle starts, and luckily Kovu and Kiara find each other and they spend some time with each other, and then they go back to the Pride lands. But then guess what? The war's there. So yeah. But then luckily Kiara Kiara manages to make peace between them by saying, them, us, they are us. That was really sweet. I really like that part. So then basically Simba decides that yeah, we are all the same, and yeah. But then Zera still wants to fight, so she tries to attack Simba, but Kiara gets in the way, and then they both fight, and then they're both like fall, like they're both on this cliff. So then, and then unfortunately Zera is dangling. She's trying not to die. She's using her claws to try and stay on the cliff, but then unfortunately she she slips and she slips and she basically falls off the cliff into the river and she dies. So but then after that the peace is restored, the Outlanders can happily get on with their lives, and then basically what happens is that Simba accepts Kovu because he has proven to Simba that he is one of them, that he loves Kiara because of her, and that he doesn't want to kill Simba. So then those two can finally get on with their lives, and that is the end of The Lion King 2. Thank you. I really liked it.